new subscriber! Cool!
Hear ye, bitches, for TNTRs is now in session.
Hiya. How we doing? Hi Hannah, hi Manuke, how you doing? I am not normally this large, am I? Jesus. That felt off. I am here. I'm here. Tired. For some reason I just could not fucking get to sleep this morning, so I have not had the most amount of sleep. And then annoyed because I freaking loaded everything up, got everything ready for stream. Went to find Scream 5 for the movie night later in the Discord. So I've got it open and ready, so I don't forget. And it's gone! When we finished Scream 1 2 weeks ago, mostly because Sadon was like, he's never seen any of the Scream films. So I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? How have you not seen any of the Scream films? And I was like, well, if you're going to watch any more, honestly, I'd skip 2, 3, and 4 because they're kind of meh. 2's alright, 3's meh, 4's shite, personally. And then 5's kind of like a soft reboot into the new main cast, which they then fucked over for 7, which I'm not, just fucked a lot of them. I'm not watching 7. I probably will when it's free, but I'm not paying for it. Let's fuck them and freaking... What did they freaking... So they had 5 and 6 with the new main cast, which was the main 2 central characters of Sam and whatever the fuck the sister's called, which are played by Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. And then, because Melissa Barrera put out a big clip of just her talking, supporting Palestine and condemning Israel for the genocide, back, like, this is a while back, this is like 2 years ago now. Because she put a video out supporting Palestine, the production company fired her from the Scream franchise. Not even kidding. They fired her because she had an opinion on genocide. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what your company believes. You should not be legally allowed to fire someone because they support people not being murdered. And after they fired her, Jenna Ortega told them to basically stick it up their arse. Which is fucking fair play to her. So the new one, Scream 7, when it comes out, that they've just dropped a trailer for, I am boycotting personally. I don't care if anyone else does. Like, that's your own opinion, but I am boycotting it. They can stick it up their arse. At least boycotting it as far as I'm not giving them money for it. If and when it comes to, like, Netflix or Prime for free, technically it's not free, they still get royalties and shit from me watching it, but I'm not paying for it. I might give it a look, because the trailer looked decent, to be fair. It looked interesting. It was a different way for them to do it, but fuck them for doing that. Like, it's like I kind of want to watch it because it's not the filmmaker's fault that the production company is scum. Same as I don't blame the actors that have gone in, that are still doing 7 or are still in 7. I don't blame them for it because they need a job. They need to earn their money. It's the production company who are scumbags. So I just won't support them. But yeah, so I was like, well, I'll put 5 on the list. I'll put 5 on the list because that's like the soft reboot into the new cast. Most of the old cast are still in it. God damn it. Hi Anna, hi Trey, how you doing? You're not late, we've just started. I was like, I'll put Scream 5 on the list because it was available on Netflix when I checked at the end of the last movie. Scream 1, 2, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 5 and 6 were on Netflix. Which is partly why I was like, well, we'll just skip to 5. A, because 3 and 4 are missing, so there's no point going through the whole lot. And B, because it's a soft reboot into the new cast, and you don't really need to know 2 to 4. Anyway. There's a few references to them, but you don't need to have watched them. You've got a basis, now you've watched 1, as far as Sadon was concerned, because he hadn't seen them before. You're good to just go straight into 5. So we'll just go straight into 5. And then I'll go in today to fucking load it up and get it ready, and it's fucking disappeared. They've now got Scream 1, 2, and 3 on Netflix, so 3's reappeared, and 5 and 6 have disappeared. Like, what the fuck? I fucking hate Netflix sometimes. The fact that they don't give you any form of decent warning, unless you're literally, like, I think it's like 24 hours before they actually remove it from the freaking list. It says it on the listing on the actual app that it's leaving. Otherwise, they are so hit and miss of telling you when things are leaving the fucking app. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't have put it on the feckin' list if I knew it wasn't going to be there. But it won the vote. So we're watching that tonight, so I've had to pay for it on Amazon Prime. Fucking bastards. Fucking bastards. Not that it was a lot, it was like a £5, but I shouldn't have had to pay for it to begin with. I'm a fucking cleaner. I'm poor as shit. I'm fucking poor as shit. I scrub toilets, goddammit. Thanks for the hydrate. So yeah, day started as usual. Tired and irritated. Tired and irritated. Why have I got a fucking important notification from my Pokemon card website that I get stuff from Japan in? Oh, just telling people, oh, there's a national holiday in Japan, so deliveries will be late. Okay. I hadn't ordered anything, so why are you telling me? Playing Hag with the different keybinds because your keyboard is shit. I mean, you could have just stopped at playing Hag, honestly. Could have just stopped at playing Hag. Scream 7 looks good, the trailer looks good, but as I've already said, I am boycotting it because the production company is scumbags. There's a reason the main cast from 5 and 6 have disappeared. They fired one, Melissa Barrera, the main character, because she supports Palestine. She put a video out supporting Palestine and condemning Israel's genocide. Years ago this was like early on, before everyone cottoned on to the fact that it genuinely is disgusting that they're doing it, and massively wrong. She was quite one of the earlier ones, like the earlier big names that were supporting Palestine, and they fired her for it. Like, they actively fired her specifically because she supported Palestine. So, yeah. I won't be paying a fucking penny to watch Scream 7. I'll watch it if and when it comes out for free later down the line, in years to come. Otherwise, fuck them. It's also why Jenna Ortega isn't there, because she supported Melissa and told them to stick it up their arse, basically. Which is why they've gone back to Sydney. It's the only reason they've gone back to Sydney. They had no plans to go back to Sydney. Sydney's story was supposed to be done. They've gone back to Sydney to try and cover their asses because they know full well there's a good chance this movie's going to bomb because people are not going to go watch it. There's still going to be plenty of people who won't care and will still watch it. It'll still do alright regardless. Let's be honest, boycotting really doesn't do fuck all. But a good chunk of the fan base have dropped them. Which is the only reason they've gone back to Sydney. Because, what's her face? What's the actress's name? Neve Campbell? She quit because they wouldn't pay her. There's a reason she was written out. Well, not really written out, but the reason they moved away from her story is because when it got to 5, they wouldn't pay her what she wanted, so she told them to fuck off. Which is why she's only in it for like a couple of seconds in 5. Just to tie off the story, essentially, and move on to the new cast. And now they've gone back to her and paid her the money because they needed to cover their backs, basically. I mean, you say you don't give two shits about politics. Literally everything in life is politics. Every single little thing is politics. If a company is corrupt enough to be firing people because they support someone who doesn't agree with genocide, that company should not be supported. That's not politics, that's just basic fucking human decency. But it still technically boils down to politics, because everything is politics. Absolutely everything. Hi Hannah, how you doing? Oh, you're ill. God damn it. I hope you're not doing too bad. Make sure you're pilled up, watered up, etc, etc. Move to crime scene, cleaning those shits a lot. I don't think I could. I struggle when I'm cleaning toilets and there's certain messes. Which is why I've repeatedly shouted at my bosses that I am fucking sick of turning up to toilet cubicles covered in vomit, etc. Because that shouldn't even be there when I get there. And B, I can't deal with it. I have to walk in with like fucking something wrapped around my nose. Like 3 fucking pairs of gloves, because if I can feel it, I'm going to throw up. I'm not generally queasy, like gore, blood, stuff like that. Couldn't give a flying fuck, doesn't bother me. Vomit? Blech. Nope. If I see or smell vomit, like if I feel, rather, not so much see. If I feel or smell vomit, I will throw up. So I have to go in with like my nose covered. 2 or 3 pairs of gloves on. Yeah. Nose is stuffy to all hell and my eye has started to weep, so we'll see. One eye? What the fuck? I say that. I always have one eye crying and not the other. Like, if it's windy, my left... This is factual, but it's weird. If it's windy, like really windy in my face, my left eye waters. If it's really bright and in my face, my right eye waters. Explain that to me. Like, my right eye never reacts when there's wind blowing in my face, but my left eye never reacts when I'm being blinded. But the other way around does. Ordered a mouse pad, brought Walking Dead Final Season and Lollipop Chainsaw. I keep hearing Lollipop Chainsaw. Oh, that'd be why they redid it. I was going to say, it was a fucking old-ass game, that was. Oh, they redid it last year. That would explain. So I remember sitting at Mark's house, one of my mods, when he played it fucking donkeys ago. Lollipop Chainsaw. Original release. 2012. Good God. On the 360. It was on the fucking 360 and the PS3. Jesus. 11 days for the soccer game. Yes, I'm going down. Nobody should be this excited about sports. It's disgusting. Had to mod in the original soundtrack because they fucked it up, of course. Like, name one remaster. Not remake, where they've done it from the ground up. Just a remaster where they've just touched it up, cleaned it up, etc. Where they don't fuck something up. So it's better in the original than the new one. Like, pretty much every single one I've played, there's been something off. Whether it's audio, whether it's something visual, whether they've broke a fucking model, something. Anyway, Pokemon. I have done a little bit off camera. You might notice a couple new people on the team. So I leveled up Tynamo, evolved it into Electros. We don't have the Megastone. No, I do have the Megastone. I've got the Megastone. When did I get the Megastone? Oh, I bought it. I remember. It's from the Stone Shop, I think, or from Quasartico, one of the two. We have a Frostlass. It is an alpha. So it's big. I haven't seen the Mega still, but I have heard that it's quite large. Even without being alpha. So I'm looking forward to getting the Frostlass Mega. But I have a feeling it might be late game. Like, I'm pretty sure Pyroar is late game for the Mega. Because I'm pretty sure I saw someone a while back complaining that the Mega sucks. I said, I haven't seen it. I don't want to know. I will judge it when I first see it in game. But they've said the Mega sucks and you don't even get it till later, which is depressing. But I like my shiny alpha female Pyroar, so I don't care. It's staying on the team. And I found a Malamar. I was running around there was 3 new wild areas that opened up just at the end of last stream. And I went and finished those. And I found an Inkay floating around in one. I haven't had any new shinies, but I have had some new Pokemon to catch. We got another Alpha Esper, but not shiny. I got Alpha Vanillite. I traded for a Galarian Slowpoke, which I'm pissed about. A, because it's the only one in the game. I looked it up because I wanted to know how to evolve it. It's the only one in the game. You get it through a side mission. It has 2 evolutions. You only get 1. It also has a feckin' nickname that I don't think you can get rid of, can you? Because it's a trade. Yeah. So I can't change its name. It's always going to be called Spicy. Please don't do this in the future, Pokemon. That's fucking stupid. The only way you can get a specific Pokemon is through an in-game trade, and it has a fucking nickname. Stop doing this, please. I mean, Spicy's not the worst name. They're usually fucking awful. And it makes sense because one of their things is that they've eaten a load of certain spices and they smell. And that's why they also have the yellow on them, compared to a normal Slowpoke, because the spices have dyed them or something. Like, it is in their Pokédex lore that they are spicy, so it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I just don't. I'm pissed that you get 1. It has 2 evolutions, and I have to pick 1. Just stupid. Thankfully, apparently you only need 1 of them to complete the Pokédex. It's not an issue, but it's fucking stupid. We got Binacle, Snorunt, male, ready to get Glalie. What else did I catch off camera? What have I got since last stream? Scyther. Dratini. So, Dratini and Larvitar, I was literally just running around the city now that we've got the glide ability, and just jumping over to roofs I've not been to. I jumped over to one roof, turned around, and there was a Dratini staring me in the face. And same for Larvitar. And Scraggy, actually. I think he was on a rooftop. That was another side quest. We got a traded Riolu. It's got a stupid name. But it means it'll level up faster, so whatever. I don't really care for Riolu. Or Doodah. I have fully evolved the Kalos starters we got from the side missions and just shoved them out of the way. I did evolve Camerupt and get the Mega Stone. So I could do the side quest that wanted it. Annoyingly, the same. So we've got 2 new lenses, contact lenses, that I can change my eyes to. I don't like either of them. From Camerupt. And then instantly she was like, oh, bring me a Mega Sableye and fight me with the Mega Sableye and I'll give you some more. Like, I have a Sableye. I don't want to buy the fucking Mega Stone for it. We might do that, but I'm currently poor. I've got no money. Caught Pinsir. I want to say I evolved Manectric and caught Mawile. I think the rest... Maybe I caught Sharpedo. I might have caught Sharpedo off camera as well. The rest I think we already had. They were all already there. Stunfisk I got. Abomasnow I got off camera. Delibird I got off camera. Garbodor I got off camera. It was just randomly asleep down a random alleyway. Avalugg I got off camera. Trevenant I got off camera. Cloyster I got off camera. I think I got one more shiny Esper that just randomly popped up. But it was still a fucking male one. I need a female one because they have different forms. But the shinies are the same as they were otherwise. Apart from these. I forgot to get rid of. Obviously caught them at some point and just forgot they existed because I don't need them. I've already got 6 of each. That's all I want. I still need... There's 8, isn't there? Evolution, so I still need 5 more EVs when I find them. God damn. In a monotype run of Black 2, Pattrap, Pidove, Lillipup. How does that work for monotype? Isn't Pidove normal flying? Or is it just they all have to have normal type? Explain your definition of monotype, because that's not how I would classify monotype, but sure. Well, if Pidove is only normal type, it's not staying normal type because it's a bird, it's flying. And I'm pretty certain it's not pure flying because I don't think there's many of them. For some reason they have an obsession with going, oh, if it's just a bird, it has to have normal as well as flying, rather than just making it flying. For some god only knows reason. I was getting the worst days. Like I remember getting the Gengar via trade, and I want to say Violet. His name was awful. I just don't do the in-game trades. I haven't for years. I avoid them. I've got that stupid Heracross, and it is no longer with me because I'm pretty sure I caught a Heracross. Yeah, I found a Heracross when in the same route I got the same wild zone I got the Pinsir. So I got rid of the trade one. Same as if I catch a normal Riolu, I'll probably bin this one. Or if I find a Lucario, I'll bin that one. Because I don't want the trade ones. Yeah, they get extra XP, but they have a stupid fucking name and I have less control over them, so fuck that. I also have done a load more colourful screws. So we now have 3 of the Canary plushes that supposedly will increase my XP by a chunk. 3 gold, which is money after battles. 2 pinks, which is how many Mega Shards I get after smashing the crystals. 2 greens, less likely to black out from taking damage. And 3 blues, more likely to catch Pokemon. Why have I got a thing on here? No, I don't want self-damaging moves. I struggle to keep fucking track of my own HP as it is. Anything else of interest? Don't think so. Yeah, so I did, what were the routes? Is it 11, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, so 10 we did off camera, so I've got the Slowpoke. Wait, was that one off camera? No, it's 11, 12, 13. Hold on, it was the top 3. So we've got Gyarados is in there, but I already caught it, so I didn't need it. Clawitzer, or Clauncher rather, that is now Clawitzer. Furfrou I got from there, that's also in the box somewhere. Inkay, which became Malamar. Stunfisk I got from there. I spent fucking ages here because everything here apart from the Machokes is weak to fire. So I just ran in with Pyroar. This is where I trained the Kalos starters. I was like, right, if I just take Pyroar and some Pokemon that I need to level up for evolutions, I'll be sorted. So we got Delibird here. I think I caught fuck tons of Pokemon here because I kept finding alphas of everything. The only one I haven't... No, I did get an alpha. I got an alpha of the Snorunt in the end, which thankfully was female because that's all I wanted. Because I've got alpha Delibird, I've got alpha Abomasnow, I've got alpha Avalugg. I have an alpha Vanillish when I eventually evolve it. I think it's just Go-Goat and the Machops that I didn't get alphas. And there's no point grabbing the alpha Machop because I have to trade it away to get it to evolve. So, fuck it. And then 13, we got the Phantom / Trevenant. We got the Heracross and the Pinsir. We got the Scyther. Which in this game, for anyone that has it or gets it, Kleavor is not in the game, but it supposedly might be in the DLC. But Scizor is in the game because Megas. So I do need to find a, what is it? The Metal Coat and trade it. Actually getting rid of an Alpha Shiny. Well, you say that. Alpha, 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 Alpha. Okay, 4 Alphas. I've got to replace one of those two. But I already have 4, one of which fully evolved. Which just, it's just such a boring shiny. Like, it looks good, but the normal form actually looks better, which is annoying. Shiny should always look better. Like, this looks awesome. And I'm really hoping I can find an Alpha Electros as well. Right, we were going to go deal with some Megas, weren't we, at the end of the last Doodah? What the fucking side mission again? I thought I'd cleared them all. Annoyingly, some unlock as you do others, so that fucker's appeared. May as well pick it up on the way. Just the ones I can use Clefairies on the list. Are you sure you're following a monotype as in it's pure normal? Because isn't Clefairy normal fairy? Or is it Clefairy? Wait, was Clefairy still normal in black and white? Wasn't it fairy type? Yeah, it's fairy type. Oh yeah, prior to Gen 6 it was normal. Well, obviously there wasn't fairy in fucking Gen 5, was there? Fucking Pokemon with changing Pokemon types. Throwing me off. Wait. Well, what do you want, sir, and you horrible cat? Gengar and Violet, it's called Haunterkins. Jesus. I feel like the devs probably, like, asked one of their kids what to name it. But at least I can use Lopunny. Uh-huh. I wonder why. Wild Weedle have been devouring the plants in this beautiful garden recently. Also, I'm pissed. I did a side mission. Holy shit. I did a side mission in the museum the other day. You have to find a load of, not scatterbugs, what's this middle one? Spupa? You have to find a load of Spupa that are in there, and then when you collect them all, and you go back to the person who asked, there's one extra, and you get given it. I already had a bazillion Vivians. I hate that name. I already had a load of Vivians and Scatterbugs that are shiny, so I just binned it. And then I learnt that, yeah, I did. And then learnt that it's the only one that's an alternate colour in this game. Like, it has a different pattern on the wings. Although, in my defence, it's not a unique pattern. It's not a unique pattern. That blue one has existed for fucking years. It's not new. So you can get it from previous games anyway. So I've probably still got one in the fucking home box somewhere. If it was the freaking, there's the Pokeball pattern that you can get on them. If it was that one, I'd be pissed. If it was that one, I'd be pissed. But the blue one is just kind of meh. It's just the same pattern but blue. So I don't really care, to be honest. Hi Gibbs, how you doing? I may have slipped and purchased Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters on Fortnite. That's a lot of slipping because you have to click quite a few times and scroll to a certain place, and yeah. That's unusual slipping, that. To make matters worse, there's a big one too. It's an alpha weedle, I think. I've chased the pests away so many times, but they keep coming back. I suppose it's a testament to how healthy and beautiful I've kept the greenery here, but still. Maybe if someone could catch the alpha weedle instead of chasing it away, the other weedle would stop coming back as well. I beg you, please catch the alpha weedle while it's around here during the day. Okay. Oh god, I've only had about 2 sips of my Pepsi and I'm already gassy. Also, we're only going until 9 because I'm cooking dinner and I need to cook, eat and wash up before movie night. Oh, god damn it, it's going to force me to fight. Why? It's a Weedle. Doesn't matter if it's alpha. Still a Weedle. Well, I don't want Frostlass, do I? I want to set it on fire. Do you know what? Let's finish it in style. Alpha, fucking Alpha Beam? Hyper Beam. Get fucked. Hey Beal, how you doing? How dare you go out this evening? That's not allowed. Hope you have a good evening. Where you going? What you doing? I see you successfully caught the giant pest. My dear plants should be safe now. I'm relieved and yet I feel a little empty inside, as you should. Could it be that those Weedle wormed their way into my heart? Get the fuck out. Say, young trainer, I don't suppose you'd let me have that alpha Weedle. I don't have an alpha of the Weedle family, but I'm not planning on using Beedrill anytime soon, so sure. I'll most likely find another alpha at some point. Plus, I know full well that the any trainers, any side quests or anything where you give someone a Pokemon, the Pokemon stays next to them. If you give them a shiny, it stays shiny, and if you come back later on and it can evolve, it will have evolved. Which means at some point there's going to be an alpha Beedrill just floating around in here. We may have fought over eating my plants, but that's just proof of my green thumb. Sure. From now on, I'll have this Weedle guard my plants, and I'll feed it choice leaves in return. Thank you for all your help. What did you give me? I'm not gonna lie, you could have given me the Beedrillite. That would have been more useful to me and would have made sense, but sure. I'll take some shitty berries I'll never use, because I don't think I've used a single berry this entire game. Ick. Can I get up from the inside here? No. No. Hey Shiro, enjoy the Deebs. Thank you for the love. I hope it's not as absolutely fucking infuriating as it usually is when we play it in the evening. Holy fuck, DBD has been something recently. Even more so. It feels like that sentence comes out every couple of months. DBD has gotten worse. You never think it's possible to get worse, and then it gets worse. Again, and again, and again. Ah, yeah. Next Fortnite season is Simpsons. Have they not had Simpsons already? Like, I'd have thought that would be quite high on the list for them to get early on. Halloween party for my nephew and friends. Children, no. Well, I say children. There might not be a child at this point. I don't know how old your nephew is, but... Children, gross. Literally, as soon as I finish stream, and I've cooked and eaten dinner, I'm turning all the lights off in the flat, and I'm only going to be sat at the desk watching frickin' Scream in the Discord. I refuse to acknowledge the door getting knocked. I will pretend we're not in. And even remind me of last night. Hey, there was some good matches. That night match was fantastic. That was fucking fun. Well, it was fun for me and Sean trying to protect you, but I don't know if it was fun for you being fucking tunneled, but, you know. We had some good matches last night. Compared to most days, last night was pretty good. At least before you left. Not so much after. Still yet to finish Devil Phoenix as I don't want to play, but I'll force myself to. On the Plus, you don't need to play Killer. If you just do the Survivor quests, there is just enough to finish the whole thing and get all of the event rewards. And the survival ones aren't too bad, apart from the going into the void to get the freaking crystals stuff, which killers like to fucking stop you doing. It's pretty easy. Well, this is weird. Guess I'm just a good luck charm then. Apparently so, because fuck me, it was rough after. Our intel for sure said there'd be a Holucha up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. I'm also still 100% convinced that Trapper was cheating, because he was speedy as fuck the entire match. Like, not stopping to kick fucking pumpkins, not placing traps, no haste in his build. He was speedy every fucking second of the match. It was weird. Also, if anyone hasn't already and you haven't yet loaded up DBD, there is a new code, Haunted. It's a little charm of a hand coming out of a graveyard still holding a flashlight. Coming out of a grave holding a flashlight. Also, Boule Brothers, if you haven't got the Boule Brothers one yet, because they're both time limited. I think the Boule Brothers code is valid till the 30th of November, and I think Haunted is the 4th of November. So make sure you redeem. I don't see you. It was nice knowing you. Loads of teams. Have fun. Have as much fun as you can manage, at least. Thank you for the hydrate. Our intel for sure said there'd be a Holucha up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. That'll be a problem if so. Let me check in with Vinny. Excuse me, have either of you seen a Holucha around here? We're looking for one. I suppose it could have flown off somewhere, or maybe it wandered into a wild zone. The Holucha isn't my Pokemon, mind you, but I come here now and again to give it some food. You mean you climb all the way up here just to feed a wild Holucha? Sounds like you really care about it. You must be pretty worried now that it's gone. If you find it, please do let me know. I don't think I will, just because your hair bugs me. Your hair fucking bugs me. When you get in the outfit unlocked, then uninstalling again. Fair. I was going to say at least try and get the Skull Merchant one at the same time, but I think they unlock at the same time, don't they? Because the Skull Merchant one's pretty good. We played a Skull Merchant yesterday that had that outfit on. It's quite a good skin. Actually looks quite good in-game. Yeah, we played a fucking Skull Merchant with the new skin on last night, and someone DC'd the second they saw her. It's a fucking Skull Merchant. Weakest killer in the fucking game. Fucking idiots. You think the Holucha that Lady's looking for is the one that's going to Rogue Mega Evolve? More than likely. Oh man, I don't want to think about how she'd feel if her dear Holucha went rogue. Well, we'll just have to beat it up quick then. It's an update from Vinny. Looks like they're detecting Holucha nearby. By any chance is it up that little bridge next to us? No? Okay. Oh, it's up one of them. Hold on, she's not even here! She's just fully fucked off. Also, I have questions about certain Pokemon that appear on roofs. Why did I randomly float over to a roof and find a Dratini? Dratini is a sea snake. It's a sea serpent. It's a water Pokemon. As in, it lives in the water. It doesn't fly. That's when it becomes Dragonair. How the fuck did it get onto a roof? Like, there's a reason you mostly only find Dratinis in, like, lakes and things in games. No, don't talk about buying Pokemon cards. I'm getting FOMO. I haven't had any for ages. But I'm also poor as shit. And every spare penny's going on Switch savings. We've got to help it for everyone's sake, but especially for that lady back there. Like, I keep really wanting to buy some more of the Mega Set, because I quite like the Mega Set. That involves spending money that I don't have, and more money than they're worth, because I can never find them at retail price. Because nowhere near me sells them in store, so I have to buy them online. Curse of living in the middle of fucking nowhere. Last I had was a mini tin and I got nothing good. Last I had was some of the Japanese Phantasmal Flames. Or Charizard as the main. And I got the Piplup. The Piplup? Yeah, Piplup. Which is cute as fuck, don't get me wrong. It's a really cute card, but it's not, like, an interesting card as far as yay. It's just a ah. That's the reaction. It's just not a yay, it's an ah. Welcome on in, pup. How you doing? Grandma was asking me about scalpers the other day. God. That's the new trying to explain the internet to the elderly. It's now, what the fuck are scalpers? Let me heal Feraligatr up real quick. You think I'm using Feraligatr against a freaking Hawlucha? Actually, who would be best against Hawlucha? I do have Electros that I can now Mega. I guess Electros? I haven't Mega Electros yet, actually, so saying that. Willow, this isn't the time to ask me to go out. I'm busy. I'll let you out in a minute. Sod off. Right, there's a cat screaming at my leg. Willow, sod off. She's now tapping me. For God's sake. Hold on a second. Let me go let Willow out before she annoys me anymore. Mostly because she usually starts scratching if you don't pay attention. What? Go on then. I love how she screams at me, and because I didn't move, she starts tapping me. And if I don't react when she starts tapping me, she then starts scratching or biting to get attention. Right, what do I have? Give me that. Don't know what that is, but I'm just going to leave. What do you do? No. Right. Mega time it is. Give me my triple noodle. Also, one thing I will say I do love, I can't fucking do it in battle. So the side bits, you can kind of see it in the picture there. It's got the little minus sign on the side jet engine bit. If one says minus, the other says plus, and they switch sides. There's always a plus or a minus on each side. I quite like that little detail. Oh, perfect time for thunder when you can't move. I semi-regret putting thunder on as one of its moves. It's fucking strong, it's a good move, but it also... Damn. It also only hits at a set location when you set it. So it's very easy for the enemy to dodge it. But it also stuns people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Give me that Mega Stone. Although as much as I like the design of Mega Hawlucha, I'm not going to use it because I don't care for Hawlucha that much. Hawlucha Knight. I am saving up for a Switch 2, yes. So this is on Switch 1. But I am a poor as shit cleaner. I cannot afford to get a Switch 2 literally anytime soon. It's definitely going to be New Year's. It'll be before, is it Poketopia? The little, like, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, farming sim, Pokemon thing that they've announced. God damn!
Here, let me help.
You've been here 5 minutes. Jesus. Thank you for the bits. That's appreciated. You didn't have to, but thank you very much. It is appreciated. Literally every penny I'm getting between now and whenever the hell I get it is going towards Switch 2. Because I need it. I need it. I need the prettier stuff. I hope Paulucci gets to see that lady again. But anyway, great work calming it. Let me heal up Feraligatr and everyone. I know Feraligatr's in the first spot, but I have other Pokemon, you know. I wasn't even, like, I haven't even used Feraligatr. Come on. My toilet seat has been kept nicely in its ball. Team MZ has got to keep saving on the... Bleh. Words. I'm still half asleep. Team MZ has got to keep on saving these poor Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution for sure. We had another one to do, didn't we? Was it Burnett? I think it was Burnett. Yeah, one more. One more currently, at least. Do-do-do. Where are you? There you are. I also genuinely saw someone earlier on Twitter putting a screenshot of when you go into the different district. So this, where it's got the little yellow segment for the... I can never say the words. I'm not French. I hate languages because I suck at them. We know this. I'll butcher it. But the yellow, jaune, that word that means yellow in French. They were genuinely asking why the segments are specifically the colours they are. It's like, because that's the name of the segment. Like, third segment is green. Yeah, you have to finish. Is it Mabel's? Mabel's thing that you get it from? We have to do 1,000 battles. Which kind of sucks. I'll get there eventually. I do have some. I did a little bit of shiny hunting. A little bit. This is just from the AFK spot in Wild Zone 3. It's literally just what I could catch there. And the one you get from the mission. So this was cheaty a little bit. This isn't like natural spawning. But if in Wild Zone 3 there's that little tower. If you just get your controller stick to push down, so you go up and down the stairs repeatedly. And just leave it. You'll wake up to a load of shinies. Annoyingly, there are Pikachu in that area. Can you see a single shiny Pikachu here? Nope. Still haven't got a Pikachu from it, though. I've probably had about 30 Fletchlings. I just decided to keep 6 and get rid of the rest. See, I've been doing it overnight, so I finish streams or whatever I'm doing, put it on, leave it overnight. I've usually blacked out by the time I come back, because when it changes daytime, it changes your camera angle, so you'd stop running down the stairs, you get stuck in a corner, and the alpha, either Litleo or Fletchling, murders you. But, thankfully, shinies don't despawn, so there's that. Yeah, I'll do the shiny charm probably when I finish. I'll stream to the end of story. What? Who? That could have been a bird. In which case it may have disappeared. Hold on, is it on this roof or is it on that roof? Actually, let's go up that roof. If there is one here, I mean there is because we just heard it, but if there is one still here and it hasn't run off, that's a legit shiny, because I have not shiny hunted near here. Not you, shut up. It may have been a bird that's flown away. Ah, fuck, I got stuck on the ledge. Oh, hi. Wait. I don't have you! Gimme! Hey! We got an actual, proper full-on shiny. I don't care for it, but we got one. It just looks drugged. It just looks drugged. Yeah, I've always had horrid shiny look. I've played at least one game of every generation, including the side ones. So I've done red, yellow. Hang on, give me a list of the games, and I'll go through the ones that I've played, all of them, because I've played at least one, if not two, of every generation. Pokemon game list. I'll forget them if I do it off the top of my head. So I've done red, yellow, silver crystal, sapphire, emerald, fire red, pearl, platinum. I think I had heart gold. Black, white 2, X, alpha sapphire, moon, ultra sun. Let's go Pikachu. No, I had Eevee. Did I have Eevee? Yeah, Eevee. Let's go Eevee. Sword, with all DLC, Shining Pearl, Legends Arceus, Violet, and now this. So I've had one of every like set at least. And then my first ever shiny was Legends Arceus. I rolled off a hill to dodge an attack and landed on the head of a shiny Wurmple. Not a joke, it was on stream. I'm pretty sure that was on stream. I'm pretty sure I streamed that. Yeah, my first one was a Wurmple. Well, I don't have many shinies, like... I say that, hang on. Let me very quickly. Annoyingly, the Wurmple was on Arceus, and I didn't transfer my stuff from Arceus and Violet over to home before I had an issue with my Switch that deleted my saves. So I don't think the Wurmple's on home, but some of my shinies are. Hold on. Hold on. Log in faster, please. Legends Arceus, I got a shiny Shinx. Oh, I like Shinx. I also have to play 300 hours. I don't have the patience, I just get the ones that appear, or if there's a very easy method, such as the AFK method on this, where I don't actively have to be sat at the game. Otherwise, bugger it. I don't have the patience. So what do I have? I have... Some of these are from trades as well, hang on. Sorry, ignore my very messy decks. So, shinies. So we have... Oh, I did transfer the Wurmple. So we have Beautifly, Empoleon, Licky, Tangrowth. Those are technically the ones you're force given with the mission in Arceus. Arcanine, Hisuian, a Raichu. I forgot I had you. Ooh. Ooh, so I could try... ooh. I wonder if the DLC for ZA will come out before home compatibility, because I might be able to mega that. Toxicroak, a Rattata, Shuckle, Graveler. And then someone randomly traded me a shiny Naganadel. Also, that's not shiny, it's Arceus, it's just out of the way. Someone randomly traded me a shiny Naganadel. And as far as I can tell, it's legit. As far as I can tell. But yeah. And then my random decks that's just fully evolved Pokemon that I am nowhere near finished on. How do I exit? Scarlet Violet only got 3 or 4 shinies even with sandwiches. I don't think I ever tried on Scarlet and Violet. Mostly because I just don't really like Scarlet and Violet. I'll play it. I will replay it, hence it's installed. I'm only going to replay it so I can get the Pokemon for my home decks. I just don't really care for it. Contrary to most of the internet, I preferred Sword and Shield over Scarlet and Violet. Just across the board, not just because of performance and graphics. Won't be able to take Pokemon from other games into ZA. So anything that's in ZA you'll be able to send into ZA, but once it's gone into ZA you won't be able to send it into any other games. So if you send a Pokemon from... I don't know who's in this. I'm pretty sure I heard Tatsugiri's in the DLC for this, so if you send a Tatsugiri from Violet over to home, and then home to this, when the DLC drops, you'll be able to use it in ZA, but when you send it back to home, you won't be able to send it back into Violet. Because this is technically Gen 10. I think. Like, internally, it's being classed as Gen 10. No, you should be able to go from Sword and Violet into ZA, just not the other way around. So anything from an older generation that's available, like any Pokemon that's in this game, if you have it in an older generation, you'll be able to send it into this. But once it's gone into this, you can't send it back. Because technically it's got newer data on it than most games allow. I see you, Screw. I can't be bothered to get you, but I'll come back for you at some point. I don't want nighttime. I'll do that off camera. Off camera or when I need a Doodah pass. I wish there was an option to toggle these scenes. Jesus Christ, they take forever. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people posting it in like different ways. It's like, I'm pretty certain, not 100% because I don't pay that much attention, but I'm pretty certain it is that you can send it from older into newer, this being newer, but you can't send it from this back to older. Yeah, exactly. Which I'm pretty sure it was similar in most other games. Like I've seen loads of people kicking off.
Octopus!
Alright, interrupt much. But it's pretty much the same as anything else. Like all the other games, once a newer game comes out, you generally can't send a Pokemon that you've sent to it back to older games. At least more recent ones anyway. Hi Vec, how you doing? This isn't a Halloween game. Bugger Halloween. I'm watching Scream 5 in the Discord after stream. Like, that's all the Halloween I'm doing. There you are. Something's not quite right here.
Welcome.
I wonder what's not quite right. Thank you for the follow, 'tis appreciated. We're at the spot where the spike in Mega Power is apparently coming from, but I haven't been able to find the Bonnet we're after. Perhaps we should ask Vinny to check again. Scream 5 is a Christmas movie. Get out. You found it. I freaking love Mega Bonnet. Most of the Megas that I like design-wise are the weaker, less popular Megas. Like, I don't care what anyone says, Mega Sablei's awesome. It makes sense, it looks great. Mega Bonnet's awesome. See, I don't know, I like all three. I would personally say for Alligator's better. I just wish that the headpiece didn't shoot directly upwards when it's not attacking, because it does look like a toilet, as everyone is saying. I wish it was like at an angle. But I like for Alligator. I'd go for Alligator, Emboar, and then Meganium. I'm really disappointed in Meganium. Chikorita was one of my favourite starters, and I've been waiting for them to give Meganium something, and it's not it. It's not really it. Speaking of Alligator. What? Nah, that's not fair. I struggle to follow one thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can you not try and... Wait, were you trying to poison jab, or was the frickin' Ariados poison jab? Oh, it's the Ariados, it's fine. The duplicate has a separate health bar. Can we get rid of it? You're annoying me. Ah! Nope. Yeah, quite a few of the Megas on this are a little on the lazy side. It makes sense for the most part as far as like Pokedex and what the Pokemon is, but they are a bit lazy. I haven't seen all. I've managed to keep myself unspoiled on most of them. Can you not follow me with your frickin' it beams? So I only know the ones that were revealed before. I know who's got a Mega, I just haven't seen them. I've seen the ones that were revealed before release. The 3 Kalos starter ones. The 3 actual starter ones, rather, that were technically revealed before release. Dragalge, because it's my favourite Pokemon. Weird choice, but it's my favourite Pokemon. and the ones I've seen in game so far. So like, I know Pyroar has one, and I know it's disappointing, I just haven't physically seen it. But I'm still keeping my Alpha Shiny female Pyroar on my team, I don't care. Or not, do I want to attack? Get rid of you anyway. Oh! I will say one thing for this one. Data sits are a little bit disappointing, some of them. Like, that confusion is doing absolutely nothing. I know it's like it slows you down slightly and makes you less likely to attack as quickly and all that kind of stuff, but it's just disappointing. It doesn't really do much. Drowsy as well doesn't seem to do a lot. Mega Drowsy looks good. I love the design. It will be my ace once I catch one and get the stone. But no, my luck it'll probably be late game or post game. Don't know yet. We'll find out when we get there. Knowing my luck, the one I really want will be right at the end of the game, and I won't get to use it. Ooh. This isn't fair, I'm more distracted getting rid of the fucking duplicates. No, actually, we'll give you a different Mega to fight with. Ow. Ow! Oh my Christ, there's 5 of them. This is not okay. I will say, I do like these fights, they're quite fun. Can you attack, please, and stop bouncing after me? Found you. Holy cow. God damn it. Almost blew it. Victory Bell. Who's your favourite of the new Megas? Without details if it's one that I haven't seen, but which is your favourite of the new Megas? Favourite and least favourite. And anyone else in chat if you've seen the Megas. Favourite and least favourites. Or of all Megas. Also, I had to come in 3 minutes, so anyone not subbed or turboed, you will get shunted out of chat for like 3 minutes. I'm sorry. Well, I need the money. Give me that ad revenue. Oh, shit me. No, I'm leaving. How dare you? God damn it, you're a clone. That's the real one. Hold on. Yay! There we go. Just in time for the ads. I might pause and let the ads run. I also like how much they've made this game so addictive and so replayable, considering it's one city. One city that's very flat. 90% of the houses are flat, and you just run around the roofs. But it's fun. Hey, here's iGod. What do you want now with your green butthole? Oh, it's you again. So you continue to successfully save Pokemon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Yes, not Lysander. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon effectively. I'm really tired of saying Mega Evolved Pokemon. They say it every 3 seconds. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. That's what you think. Spoilers. That means you will need to hone your skills with a trainer until you can support Zygarde, even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. I wonder why she finds you suspicious. You used to run the frickin' evil team in the area. You've randomly lost your hair colour. You've lost an eye. We have questions. Also, ads are coming in. I'm going to leave it on this screen while the ads run, so you don't miss anything. So if you're not subbed or turboed, ads are coming in. We'll carry on as soon as they finish. Have you considered nuclear weapons? You say that. That's actually quite ironic. You'll see why when we get to the end of the story, because I have been spoiled about that a little bit. There is one other Mega I was spoiled on, and it's Zygarde. Which is not really a spoiler, it's that he's got a Mega, because of course he's got a Mega. He is clearly the mascot of the game. He's getting a Mega. That was not really in question. Like, let's be honest. Oh, hang on a minute, Tom's messaged. Finishing stream at 9, so before then. Sorry, Tom, I'm cooking the food today before, so after stream I've got to cook, eat, wash up before movie night in the Discord. For anyone that is around later, we are watching Scream 5 in the Discord. But half the stuff I need to cook with, we haven't got, so Tom's had to go buy. Somebody's asking me when he needs to bring it back for. Like, why ask? Just come back the second you have free time and drop it off. Would that not make more sense? But sure. Wrong channel, like the Starmie. So I haven't seen the Starmie yet. That's one that I have not physically seen, but I have heard about it. I have heard about it. Why the fuck is Jord live already? What? Why am I being pinged in Kate's Discord? Hold on, let me leave Jord alert. Bloody hell, he's even got camera on for the first time in God knows how long. Hannah, did you actually ask him since when has he had facial hair? He's always had facial hair. I know it's been a minute since he had a camera on, but he's always had facial hair on cam. Egg for the hydrate. Oh, my tea's cool enough to drink now as well. I'll have that. Oh, fucking hell, that's strong. It's one of those, like, powder instant lemon teas, which normally is quite nice, but it was the last bit, so I put the extra in, because it was like, well, it's only going to go in the bin. There isn't enough for another cup. So I just threw it in. It's very, very citrusy. Jesus. Oh, I love a good mug cake. I haven't had a mug cake in years. I may have to have a mug cake now. Okay, ads are done. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things of you. Also, genuinely, my question is, what's actually the biggest issue in this city? The fact that there's random Pokemon Mega Evolving, or the fact that your city is being assaulted by giant crystals popping up all over the place that's destroying your infrastructure? Who is paying for this? It's going to cost them so much to fix all the damage from the crystals popping up all over the place and being smashed up, from the Mega Pokemon causing damage, trainers causing damage, like me causing damage. Like, this city is not worth it. Now they're posting Patrick from SpongeBob memes at me. I'm getting bullied. It's deserved, though, let's be honest. I have scrolled past very quickly pictures of the Starmie Mega being altered to look like Patrick. So I have a rough idea of what the Starmie looks like, but I haven't physically seen it as Starmie yet. But I have an idea of that one. I'm also seeing like very, very mixed reactions to the Starmie. While I've avoided images of almost all the megas, I have seen like lists of people ranking the new megas. And people either really like Starmie or really fucking hate it. It's never in the middle of the list, it's always right at the top or right at the bottom. Pyroar is pretty much always at the bottom. So I'm kind of hoping it's not as bad as I'm expecting it to be, but I think it will be. Which sucks, because it's my baby. It's my favourite Pokemons that I've caught so far. I'm sorry I got distracted and forgot to heal your Pokemon. There's a Pokemon Center around the corner, it's okay. I better head back to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. As he sprints off. Okie dokie, what's next? I'd assume probably another rank up. Return to Hotel Z. Sure. There was another side mission somewhere that popped up, wasn't there? I swear there was another side mission that popped up as well as the one we did. Sure, oh well. Back to the hotel. Try and potter through as much of the story as I can today. But I will fully get distracted at some point by either side quests or new wild zones as they pop up. You did great. I am aware of this. I'm well aware of this. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so thoroughly dependable. For sure, and the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? Clearly she wants to try and nip it in the bud. I'd rather we get to the actual root of the problem, yeah. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Kozatoko is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know anything for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. Oh look! A rank up. How did I know that was happening? I'm to face trainer Ivor. Oh Jesus, what are you? What are you? Also, I really need to update that picture, but I don't actually know how. It's Ivor from the Fists of Justice. Remember where we ran into him? Oh yeah, he was the guy that was in the big white robe thing. Or his teammates were in the white robe things, I can't remember. He goes by the Wild Zone in Rouge Plaza. Plaza? The fuck? He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he's a master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near Yellow Plaza. I'm not even going to try the French. I know what it means. Someone made Inazuma 11 in Roblox. I can't escape it. What you mean is you're already in Roblox playing it. What a relief to know where they are and not to have to track them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary. The heck was that pronunciation? Leave me alone. You've known me for many years. You should know I can't pronounce foreign words. I can barely pronounce English words half the time. And I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So, do you have a challenger's ticket already? Not yet. So we have some fighting to be doing. We need to get the D, which is a goal in life in general. It's too long for me to not teach you about it. I mean, it has been, like, what, a decade now? Oh, look, and now we have more side quests. Oh, for God's sake, more side quests. I can't be bothered with the side quests, I'll do them off camera. Because so far, the side quests haven't been overly interesting to do on camera. I still need to get the Mega Sableye Stone. Although, speaking of, let's have a look at what stones are available at the minute. See if any new ones have unlocked. May as well grab the Sableye one while I'm here with the side mission. Ooh, I like the fog. I haven't had that yet. Gengar, Medicam. Never know whether to say Medicam or Medicham. Everyone says it differently and I'm not sure which. Abomasite. So, Abomasnow. I do have a Abomasnow, but I don't have 50k to spend. Scizor, Garchomp, Steelix, Kangaskhan, Charizards, Blastoise. Nothing new. Nothing new. What about the other place? That one. Probably is over a decade by now. I don't know. Time just doesn't exist anymore. Like, to the point of when I was planning the subathon for next month. I genuinely thought it hadn't been that long since we last did a subathon and then realised, oh, it's been 2 years since I last did a subathon. Like, the fuck? I still have the paper chain from that subathon. It's in the box behind me. Like, I still have the paper chain from the subs that were done. We got the Pidgeot. Manectric, Houndoom, Ordinite, Lopunny, Sableye, may as well grab. Sharpedo, Gyarados, Lucario, Heracross, Pterodactyl, Electros, Glalie, Pinsir. Some new ones, because Glalie wasn't here last time I was here. I don't think Pinsir was, and I don't think Excadrill was. Well, unless I need them for... Unless they're ones going on my team, or they're ones that I need for side quests, I'm not buying them yet. That'll be an off-camera farm job at some point. Blame one of Burnt's friends. Oh yeah, it was Mark. Because you came over from, was it Pyro Falcon? It was Pyro Falcon, wasn't it? That Mark modded for and then brought you over here. I don't know if it was modding at the time, but I know he was at some point modding for Pyro. Yeah. Why I remember that, I don't know, because I don't remember things from last week. But I can remember that it was Pyro Falcon. Like, what? Oh, no, I don't need you. I need nighttime. Give me a bench. Don't mind me, random family. I didn't want to talk to your child, I'm sorry. Just your weird brain, yep. Like, legit, at work, I've been putting on, like, playlists of 80s, 90s, early noughties kind of hits. Some of which I've genuinely never heard. But then one will come on that I haven't heard in, like, 20 years, and I will still know every fucking word. But I can't remember last week. It's not fair. Memory should be better. Like, I barely remember what we did on stream at the start of this week. Speaking of streams, next week I'm away Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm busy Tuesday, so it'll be a Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm not working at the restaurant next week. Oh, no! Buttons! What are you? Oh, you're fine. Not an issue, just get out of my face. Ooh, I heard a leaf storm. But yeah, so next week we'll actually have a Saturday stream. The following week, the only thing I know about it is there won't be a Sunday stream. Because the day after is the Doodah Subathon. Which if I'm doing a 12-hour stream on the Monday, I'm not streaming the Sunday because I will want to vegetate for the day. Okay, can I have some cards, please? Can you get out of my face? Jesus. Sneak up and start with Ice-type moves. Pretty sure. Land hits with Ice-type moves. Okay. No, you can't see shit. Fuck off. Turn around. Turn around. Let me sneak up and murder your bonnet. Thank you. Hehe. You're not optimal for this fight, but at the same time, have a shadow. Oh shit, I had to do 5 for the frickin' land hits. Jesus, okay. Oh, another doodah. Gimme. Knock out opponents with ice type moves. Who else has ice type moves? Let me just double check. Nobody. Nobody. Oh, hang on. You learnt doodah, didn't you? Leaf Storm. You're not a special attacker, but that's a fair chunk stronger than Magical Leaf. Wait, when did I get Power Whip? I have not been paying attention well enough. I mean, it's also a wide area attack, so that's probably better, even though it's physical rather than special. Wait, no. Did I have one before? I'm really confusing myself. Sludge Bomb. No, it'll keep Sludge Wave. Apparently I really have not been paying attention. Let me check me others. Okay, your physical, which is why I haven't given you Hydro Bump, I remember. I could give you Break and Swipe back, but I like having those two. And it also bugs me that it has a longer cooldown than Crunch, but it's weaker by a fair margin. Like, yes, I get stabbed when I'm in Mega, but I don't otherwise. And it has a longer cooldown for a weaker attack. Like, pff, nah. Hello. You've learnt a few new ones. I might put Thunderbolt on instead of Thunder again, just because A, it's got a plus move, and B, it's also quicker to trigger, whereas I keep getting people move out of the way of Thunder. What are you? You're special. Okay, you're good.
Maybe Burnt is just trying to focus on the game. Or maybe he just can't handle the pure gold that is Twitch chat. Who knows? Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Or maybe I'm deliberately holding my fucking concentration on something. I'll be with you in a minute. Patience, Jesus. Hi, Ina, how you doing? We have been calling you old forever as well. There is that. Yeah, I'm older than you, Trey. By 1 year. If you turn 35 this year, I'm a year older. So I'm 36 this year. 30 is the new over the hill. 30 has always been over the hill as far as the gay world is concerned. 30 has been considered gay dead for like, well, since I was a teenager at least. And it still is considered gay death when you turn 30. Are you the very best yet? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why do you not have a Pokemon? I haven't fought you, have I? Yes, I did. Let me sneak up on this dog. Stop looking at me. It would help if the Pokemon that you have with you didn't keep blocking your fucking view. You feckin' bitch. I was about to land the sneak attack. I'm gonna wait for Ice Beams. I need to kill with Ice Beam. Kill with Ice moves. I do like the way they've done light screen and reflect so that they have the 3 shields around you, but if you have both up at the same time, it fills the gaps in with the other one. Like, visually, this game is freaking great. Like, not so much environments, like the flat windows, but as far as, like, special effects, the Pokemon designs, Pokemon animations, it's been done so well. I only have to do that once, but I'm already working on 3 others. I can't break them with you. Who do I have stuff to break them with? You. I guess I died a virgin. Nothing wrong with that. Not being a virgin is overrated. It's not all it's hyped up to be, that's all I'm saying. We don't really want to be attacking you with that, even though I have those cards. One shot a camera up. What if you only came out as gay in your 30s? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is if you're on Grindr as a gay guy and you're over 30, anyone under 30 will basically just never speak to you because you're dead. Because you're too old. Or if you go on a drag competition and you're over 30, they will literally act as if you're a fossil. Every frickin' season of Drag Race recently has been, UK-wise, has been like the entire cast is like 21 to 28, and then there's 1 or 2 that are 30 and above, and they're treated like they're really old. Nobody on the roofs? Hey. While I'm here. While I'm here. Fuck! No, I ruined it! No! God damn it, game! I hate these scaffolding bits. Or rather, more specifically, I hate this glide. Because I'm really bad at it. Okay. Need some more trainers. Hello. Have you guys reset yet? Nope. You're here. Hello. Favorite Pokemon is Dragalge. It's either Dragalge or Ninetales, either form. But mostly Dragalge. You can't teabag on this. You can't crouch and uncrouch fast enough. Yeah, bulk up on this, bitch. That'll be different for lesbians, so that is true. There may also be different rules for different groupings. Right, I can have some more cards now. What the hell is this bit? I'm pretty sure I've been up this bit, so I don't think there's any... For God's sake. Like I said, I'm really bad at these scaffolding bits, especially the really thin beams. I'm pretty sure I've been up... I haven't! Hello. Not bothered about getting distracted. If it skips to daytime, I'll just find a bench, go back to nighttime. Dragalge, hang on, it's Dragalge. The, like, sea kelp, sea dragon, poison dragon type. From Gen 6, I think. Not optimal pairing, but get that sneak attack. I think that finishes. That might finish my ice cards. I can switch Pokemon. Haha, blast this. The shiny version is really pretty. There's also a Mega in this. It gets a Mega in this one, which I have not yet gotten to, but I have seen it because I wanted to know what it looked like. It's my favourite. And it looks good. Also hilarious because it was one of the Megas that got leaked really early, like well over a year ago. And everyone was like, that's not real, that's a mess. Nope, it's real, and it actually looks really good when it's in proper quality. And not just a blurry ass leak. Okay, psychic type. Not you. Give Malamar a go, although I don't have your Mega yet, which is just depressing. No, you saw nothing. Back off. For fuck's sake. It's fine, I didn't need to sneak for this one. I like how pretty much all Malamar does is bitch slap everything. Oh my Jesus. Okay. That was unnecessary. So we'll just kill you with style. Frickin' come at me with a frickin' bug, I will set fire to it. Who else has Psychic? Electros does. It's because Malamar is not the strongest. It's got good attacks and it attacks speedy, but it's not very defensive at all. Knock out with fighting. Do I have fighting? I have to keep checking. Like, I don't actually know. Nope, I have nobody with a fighting move. Hold up. Fighting. Rock Smash, I guess, maybe. Can't learn that. That's all I have. Wow. Nah, screw that card. Let's do it with style. Yeah, look at the little hand bits. It goes minus and plus and then they switch sides. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. Omni's to watch track ratio is straight as far as I know. Hey, you don't need to be queer to like a bit of drag. I'll always find it hilarious how much the freaking anti-queer losers in the world are so against drag. Especially drag around kids because they think it's going to turn their kids gay. There are so many arguments you could that you could have around that. Bollocks. But first off, I grew up around nothing but TV shows that were straight people being all the fuck over each other. Did it turn me straight? No, it didn't. So why do you think your kids are going to turn gay from watching something that has any form of queer representation in it? Like, shut up, people. But B, they're always really against drag, and drag has been like a focus, almost as much as trans people have been a focus for these kind of people. And look at what they used to listen to, what they used to watch. It was all drag. Edna Everage was fucking huge over here back in the day. Lily Savage. Frickin' Danny LaRue. Frickin' anything Shakespeare. It's all drag. Look, I don't see why it's now suddenly become an issue. You like drag, you like drag. You find it funny, you find it funny. You find it fun, you find it fun. Doesn't mean you're queer. Doesn't mean your kids are going to be queer. Just enjoy it. No one's forcing you to put a dress on, you know? I love a bit of Drag Race. I've watched pretty much all of it. And there's been like, what, 17 seasons of US, 10 seasons of US All-Stars. We're on season 7 of UK. I've watched all of that. There's been, what, 6 seasons of Canada, I think? 5 or 6. I've watched all of them. There's been 4 or 3? 4, I think, of Down Under, and I've watched all of them. 2 of Holland I've watched. 3 of Philippines I've watched. Philippines All-Stars I've watched. Global All-Stars I've watched. 2 UK versus the Worlds. 2 Canada versus the Worlds. I've watched a lot of Drag Race. I do like a bit of Drag Race. Wouldn't be bothered to switch. Old generation, you never know. They were conditioned to believe to be straight no matter what. Hence why I think the belief you can choose to be straight comes from. Yeah. I also hate the fact that people think that everything's set in stone. Like, gender and sexuality are not set in stone. Like, you don't have to beat yourself up to think about whether you are or you aren't this or that. Just be you. Like, one day you might think you're entirely straight. The next day you might realise you actually like anyone and everyone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Same as you might think you're trans and then you might realise maybe you're not and you were just exploring. It's fine. It's all fine. It doesn't affect anyone but yourself, so what's everyone's problem all the time with it? It wouldn't let me get off the stupid ass Mega Crystal. Screw you, Hawlucha. You fucker. That's the first time I've seen someone use Detect and it actually block a move. Yeah, I'm switching. So Machamp tried to sit on Malamar's face, and Malamar went, nah, and bitch slapped it to death. I rate it. I'll need to restock on healing items at some point soon. Pretty certain, but I'm also almost out of money. I know you can get a crap ton of money from just farming the nighttime battles, but I don't have the patience. Because honestly, it's like the least interesting part of this game, for me personally, is the battling. I just want to run around and explore and catch things, and pick items up and loot. Okay. People who think that are just struggling with the closet door in the worst possible way. Pretty much most of the time, yes. Thank you for the hydrate. It is usually people who are just not very secure in their own gender or sexuality that have a problem with others. Because why does it bother you so much what Sheila down the road is doing in her private time behind closed doors? And on a shoot-off from that, why does it bother you who wears what clothes and who does or doesn't wear makeup? It's not... I hate people who are like, oh, dresses are for women, makeup's for women. Dresses and makeup were both made for men originally, so where the fuck are you getting that from for a start? Originally, it was all for men. And then men decided they didn't want it, so they shunted it off onto women and made them acted like it was the lesser. Like, grow up. It's just a dress. It's just makeup. Someone wants to wear a skirt and they look good in it. Does it matter if they're male or female? Or anything else? Does it fuck? I'll never understand people. Give me the monies, because I need to restock on some stuff. Right, I need to buy... I don't want to back out. I need to buy... yeah, let's go 50 of them. Trying to math. Okay, we're at least good for Healy, like other stuff. Let's get a load of those as well. Nighttime. I need more battles. I'm not done yet. Why is there no bench? There is. I'll say there's a bench outside every single one. It's usually the other side. Also, I may say we'll go to 8:30 instead of 9, just so I can raid over to Knobface if it's still on. I don't know if he will because he started earlier, so he might finish earlier. Pretty sure he said he might finish earlier when he was on the other day. But if he's still on, around 8:30, we'll raid over to Jord. Gives me a bit longer to go sort food out without having to rush. Before movie night. I'm still miffed I had to spend a fiver to get that frickin' film. I'm still miffed. It was free when I looked. That's the only reason it was on the list. And hits with poison. Now you can't see shit. Fuck off. You can't see me. You were looking the other way. Fucking eyes in the back of your head. Damn. Okay, Sludge Wave was a good choice. Hey, it's my first alternate Furfrou look that I've seen. I haven't even found a place where you can change the Furfrou yet. Because I've got one. I want the Egyptian looking one. We'll just get enough to rank up and then we'll carry on. Why can't I target you 3? No!
You can't hide forever!
Are you walking over? Sod off! Hey Enclave, how you doing? Jesus. Whipped to death. Whipped to death. Not a bad way to go. I can't bother to switch Pokemon. I'm sure we can manage. I didn't need to manage it. It killed itself with a recoil attack. I would say a recurring attack. That's not the word I wanted. Recoil. I also like the fact that they did these battle zones in different areas. So every night it's in a... You piece of shit. Every night it's in a different location, which I quite like. Aside from when I'm trying to frickin' find a Pokemon in a specific area that's night only, and then I switch it to night and the frickin' battle zones are over where I'm trying to find Pokemon. They also made Vanillish, or Vanillite rather, that's Vanillite, isn't it? Look really good in this, like the ice cream tub thing that it sits in looks really good because it's actually ice, whereas in like previous sprites and things it doesn't look as good because it's not got the right icy effect on it. Why are you all looking directly at me? Go away! We are definitely getting a chunk more XP since I bought those charms. Trying to not matter. Make it easy to evolve all the stuff in my box. I mean, can I poison opposing... Why have I got a freaking marker on? Can I poison opposing Pokemon when they're dead in one hit? Yeah, we don't want Sizzle because it does not get hit by poison. Oh, I did not realise you had a Pokemon in front of you because it's a bloody Stunfisk. I just ran right into it. was rude. Sent me flying as I tried to whip it. Alright, we have enough. We can finish. Right, where are we going? We're in that, so I'll go here so I can heal up and change it to day, and then we'll go do the fight. Is it just me or has pretty much every fish catch today been a shiny? Like again, I know the odds are 50-50. It's not like in-game shiny odds for the fishing. But why are they all shiny? In fact, it's not even 50-50 because there's the 3, well 4 with mine, custom fish as well. Rude. Who are you? You're not who I came to fight. Hey, I remember you. You beat me in battle right in front of Iva Sensei that one time. What do you want now? Here for the promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled? You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Iva Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. So why are you the one I fight before Iva? Should it not be the 2nd strongest after him? I need to sneak. Ugh, bless me. Ugh. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the fist of justice never flinches. Why are we fisting? Are you going to use Mega Medicam? Are you going to Mega? Are you going to Mega? No? Boring. Boring, you could have Mega'd. Fisting for justice, yep. Listen, if that's how you deal with justice, sure, fair enough. You're just too strong! Does Team MZ have their own dojo, even with harsher training than ours? With even, rather, not even with. I have to admit that you're really... I really can't read when I'm half asleep. I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, the Seed of Mastery is for you. I've got loads, I'm assuming this is where I end up using them, because I've had loads for ages. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Iva Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Oh, and then he's here. Looking for Gwyn. So she's not here either then. I hate his shoes, it literally looks like he's standing on 2 little cars. That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated them outside Wild Zone 3, no? I'm not even going to try and say her name. Josie. I don't know. Wait, don't tell me you're here to join the fist of... I'm not fisting, no. Absolutely not. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. Really? So I rely on my younger sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honoured if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. If you'll excuse me. Fine, we'll find your sister for you, for God's sake. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help though, someone who's good at finding people. Know anyone like that in Lumiose? Obviously Emma. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Sure. While I'm here though. Yeah, plus moves, gimme. We'll just do the moves that aren't already plus moves for the Pokemon I intend to keep on the team. We'll do one for each because this is taking too long. Nice. Oh, fine, you just cancel. In that case, I'm just going to leave because you pissed me off. See ya. Let's go talk to Emma. The Rouge District. Which you might associate with the colour red, I associate it with a very slutty bat. Thanks to Sonic. Hello there, what brings you here? As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. Has he checked City Hall? Why do I have a feeling like he's not actually looked? City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has interesting... unique interests. I read that as just interesting. Just by itself. Doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. He literally has not even been to City Hall. He just left? If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help. We'll be waiting for you in the Yellow District, because I'm still not going to try and say that word. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. Right, okay, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. It comes up enough. How to pronounce that. Yeah, thanks YouTube. I wanted a massive advert first. Joan? Joan? Nah, I still can't. I can't even hear it properly. That video was also terrible because it goes, we're going to teach you how to speak the word, this word from French. This word in French means yellow. It is the word for yellow. To say yellow in French. This was in the middle of a video of different words. So they've done that for every freaking word in the video. Jesus Christ. We'll just say yellow. It's fine. Still can't believe that was that random shiny Patrat. Oh, literally here. It was in that alley, wasn't it? Travel the roofs on the way, because why not? Ah, yeah. Hello, there's one on the roof of that. How the hell did you get up there? There? Hold on, I could get up there then, couldn't I? Hold on. I'm distracting myself, but hold on. Dear me. Anything else up here?
Yeah.
Getting distracted, so nothing new under the sun. I am never distracted. What do you mean? I am always hyper-focused on whatever is currently distracting me. Emma, Richard, I looked all over, but Gwyn's not here either. Can we go in? That's to be expected. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwyn. I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. My 5-year-old focuses better than you do. What's your point? What am I doing? Question bystanders. Can't you do it and just let me go do anything but? Managed to find an old friend of mine online. No one cares. No, I haven't seen your fur through. Which sounds like an innuendo, I'm not going to lie. That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag, I should have asked her where she got it. Yes, you should. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. Oh, that'll be me when the other cleaner finally gets frickin' rinsed for not doing his job. I was iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. We get it, you want to sit. Anyway, I know lots of useful things, like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. I disagree myself. No paid vacation, and we're getting our pay cut. This is ridiculous. Oh, hello. Like a bird sees something shiny, gets distracted. It's not inaccurate, to be fair. It's not inaccurate at all. I am a magpie in human form. Gwyn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? She gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend when she's done here at City Hall. You've seen that in live action. Yep. It's not a kink, I just bite people. And it is a fact. Including the cats. Willow was being a gobby shit the other day while we were in bed. Just freaking climbing all over us and screaming at us, so I bit her. Not like full on teeth, but just like gummed her back. And she instantly stops like, what the fuck are you doing? I want to shoot them in the anal ring. Go on, give me a quote as well. Where's my button? Do you like that fuckticle? Damn. Find any leads? Cafe. That's the lead. That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Can we talk about the fact that he's like 9 foot tall? I guess he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Actually, we may just do till 8, because that gives me a lot of free time to do stuff. Depends where we are at 8. If we're like mid-mission, we'll finish the mission, but we'll maybe go till 8. It also means I might be able to start the movie night a little earlier, so people can actually join in. It won't be any earlier than 10. And I will at everyone to make sure everyone knows that it's starting earlier if that's the case. Why am I running? Well, the likelihood of being able to start the movie a little earlier would be better. Seeing as it's a 2-hour film. There's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Didn't even have to freaking interrogate, just instantly, yeah, I'll tell you whatever you want. Not that that's this kind of investigation, but you know what I mean. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Why did you have to get your phone out? Could you not have just shown her your screen? What? I've seen her. She came on earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be? Say, it's not going to be Canary. She doesn't go out. Oh yeah, Tarragon's the granddad. Why would it be Canary? Canary doesn't go out. Wasn't that supposed to be her entire personality, pretty much? Do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you? Where was it? Racine Construction. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on. He's literally stood there with the coffee in his hand like, excuse me. We certainly hope to see you again soon. After wasting our coffee. Ads are coming in again, so I'm going to let them run before I go off to the construction site. So, anyone not subbed or turboed, ads are coming in. I will unpause as soon as they are done. In the meantime, what's going on Jord's stream? Oh, he's trying to convince people that he's young. Okay. Also, why am I on a normal page of Jord's thingy? Why am I not on the mod panel? Hold on. There we go. We'll catch up on Twitter as well. We wait as well. Ooh. So anyone with PlayStation Plus... Oh, never mind. I thought it was new things that have been added. They're already on PlayStation Plus. It was just listing horror or Halloween games. 16 must-play games on PlayStation Plus for Halloween. See, what do they think are must-plays for Halloween that are on PlayStation Plus? Silent Hill 2 remake? Yep, sure. Until Dawn remake? Yep, sure. Or remaster, rather. V-Rising, I've heard good stuff about it, so sure. Alan Wake 2, sure. Days Gone, I guess. Dead by Daylight, give it a pass. Don't do it. You'll get hooked and you'll never be the same again and you'll be pure rage within a month. Outlast 2, still haven't played that. I need to get around to that at some point. Wait, that's on PlayStation Plus? Maybe we need to do the Outlast games. I haven't played 1 for Donkey, so we could always do 1 and 2. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. Pass. Don't care for Five Nights at Freddy's at all. Killer Frequency. Did we do that on stream in the end? I don't remember if I streamed that or if I watched somebody stream it. I've got it. For sure. Man of Medan, sure. Hello Neighbour, meh. I found that kind of dull. Resident Evil 1, 2, 3 Originals, yes. Siren, yes. Crow Country, never heard of you. Mostly yeses. Most of those are pretty good. Good game if you haven't, which one? Had to do it. Where am I going now? Killer Frequency. I know I've seen it. I want to say I saw Spell play it. Or at least part of it. Actually, I probably saw you play some of it as well. I've definitely seen people play it, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing and I don't remember if I've played it myself or not. I want the little Tynamo. I want the Tynamo plushie. That'll be an awesome little pillow. It would seem there's no sign of Gwyn here either. What's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here or there would have been an all-out brawl. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Vault ain't here. G-Vault? Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. I almost forgot you were here. Thanks. If you finally decided to join the Knatic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? Oh, why do we have to have a rematch? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Richard wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwyn. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. No, you won't. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Are you? This is where she absolutely destroys me. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for the overkill. Seriously, has the freaking fishing app locked itself onto the shiny options or what? I bet if I fish I get nothing fucking interesting. Hold on. I am not on the right Pokemon. I don't have a ground type anymore either. I did last time I fought her. But yeah, I just get a Seadra. I'll just get a boring old Seadra. Although Kingdra is in my top 5 Pokemon, so that's fine. Yeah, she got No, she had 4 Pokemon last time, didn't she? Hold on, I'm going to heal while that's doing Stealth Rocks, because why not? Hiya. Firstly, freaking don't hire you. What? Hold on a sec, Tom's in. What?
So, there's a new book that's opened.
Yeah.
Choose the one that I want. I'll give those. They do cobs.
Okay.
So I just met Sam for a cob. And she was just like one of the most, honestly, the most incredible things I've ever seen in my entire life. I was just like, I'll grab Richard one because he likes his knack doing it. So
Speed this up.
that's a ham salad cob.
What the Christ is that?
And it's full as well.
So he's just bought me a cob from a pub that's opened. And the cob is like...
The size of your head.
Yeah, it's the size of my head. And it's stuffed with ham salad. Stick in the fridge, I'll have that later.
That's what I thought. We can start having those for dinner.
Yeah. What's
Can I say that?
Manuke says hi.
Oh, there you go.
He says hi. That's not bad. Considering you spend more than that for one of the crappy little sandwiches at the frickin' supermarket. There's a face at the window, I think. Thought I saw something.
Go cob.
No, I swear I saw something move past the window, so she's probably fucking gone, nah, fuck, I'm saying. Okie dokie, see you later. That Pokemon suck real good at that mouth, just for show. Get out. Enough playing around, Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Sure, go on then. You're not the only one with that. Although this is possibly not the best option, but it at least resists electric. Oops, Jesus. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. That's supposed to be her when she's like angry. She loses the colour of her eyes. Don't know why that's a thing. Don't know why anime normalised that, but sure. Oh yeah, she swears a lot. What is with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. I already was when we first met. Whatever, you want to know about Gwyn, yes? Not G-Volt. She's been a Knatic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game session, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't. All I know is what I heard, that Gwyn wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes? Did you mean axes? Don't meet up, whatever that means. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? That would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. Not fighting? Curious. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Sure. I'm not sure Chloritza would actually be that much of a challenge for a Chandelure. Water or not, but sure. Thank you for the hydrate. Has anyone stopped to think that Gwyn might just want some alone time? Yes. I'd probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that, Dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Chloritza. Probably. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumiose, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Let's hurry to the Chloritza fountain in Blue Sector 7. Sure, off we pop. Nope. There's a load more freaking side quests now. Huh?
Amazon parcels.
The door was knocked while I was streaming, so there's probably some out front. What you ordered?
Stuff.
Where am I going? This way. I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. Maybe she knows you're coming and she's just left knowing you're on the way. You don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then? Don't tell me she's gone back to the frickin' dojo, hasn't she? Well, this must be the right place. There's the Kloitzer fountain, just like Kanari told us. Do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? Sure. And if she's not, she's probably back to the dojo. We don't have any other leads to go on, though through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. X-axis is horizontal, Y is vertical, and Z is depth, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn, i.e., she's up or down. Can we go to? We're going to the sewers? We've not been to the sewers yet. Give me the sewers. That means loads of new Pokemon, and I'm also fairly aware that the Pokemon that I'm very much after is in there. The perfect solution. Go, Phalanx. Use... Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Look, we've been destroying city property the entire game. You think that when I send off a Hyper Beam to destroy a Weedle that's against a wall, that wall's not getting destroyed in the process? Like, come on. What Pokemon am I waiting for now? Dragalge and... Oh no, it's just Dragalge that I wanted for my final team. It's not set in stone, mind, because... Yeah. They're not the best Pokemon in the world, Pyro in particular. But... they might get replaced by others. But currently, Dragalge is the only one I need to find. And I'm pretty sure Skrelp's in the sewers. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Freeze it. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. Done. If we freeze the the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer, and we can investigate. Look, all the water's draining through the sewer. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. See ya. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too. Okie dokie. Don't have to tell me twice. Imagine you're probably the better option for taking with me. A, because you're going to be useful against most of the Pokemon, and B, because you don't block half my screen. It's the only downside to having a freaking mostly alpha team. They're so large I can't see what I'm doing. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they get in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but will Gwyn be safe down here? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. See ya. There he goes again. We should help him look for Gwyn. He gives me like, Kingdom Hearts vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Even like that, him then going off the side of the screen, running away, was very Kingdom Heartsy. I'm just gonna, as a comparison. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Love, I'm looking for wild Pokemon. There's at least going to be like 3 or 4 Pokemon in here I've not caught yet. Holy shit! Place is huge. Oh! I hate that you didn't get a Mega, but hi. Got ya. Right, hold on. This way's a dead end. We'll go this way first. Hello? Who's? Ah, hello. You have to watch the friggin' ceiling as well, Jesus. Okay, right to the next split. I say, did I not just attack you? Hi, I don't need you, but hi. Fucking parting shot me, that's just rude. That's not the choice, the right move to use. I keep forgetting this little fucker's dark type. I also love that they actually went to the proper effort of giving some Pokemon actual swimming animations compared to when they're moving animations. So on the ground, he's walking around his little flippers. If he goes in the water, he actually swims like a little noodle. Like to the point that if you have an Eevee and it goes into the water, it actually paddles. It literally just sits in one spot and paddles. It's cute as hell. I don't need you, I've already caught one. But, hi, nice to know you're down here as well. So I've got somewhere to Alpha and Shiny from here. Considering the other place you're a freaking rare spawn in one spot. No bats, no. It's a Noibat in K, Scraggy. Scrap's in here somewhere, I'm positive. With you in a mo. Oh, we're getting attacked in here in a minute with something big. There you are. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Why can I not just smash it though? Where do you want to check? Check for gaps. Only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. It hinges. Nothing unusual. The lock body. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. And then the obvious part. Shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Maybe a Pokemon has it. For sure. I mean, that makes sense. But, hi. Haven't caught you yet. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Well, if we're going to fight you. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock back there. Shall I go ahead and catch it? Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles an hour. That does unfortunately mean there is a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Or... no. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know, reference to Legends Arceus. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. It's a good point. I think we can safely leave this matter to Richard. Feel free to use these Ultra Balls, thank you. Already got loads, but thank you. Of course I actually have to fight it. We don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch it, sure. You fucker. You fucker. I didn't realise I was still on Pokeballs. You defeated it. We need to catch it and borrow its keys. Yeah. Have I got to fight it again? For God's sake. Make sure I'm not on Pokeballs this time. There we go. Nice catch after murdering the poor little thing. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Sorry, I just tabbed over to freaking check something and it instantly went over to George's stream and I genuinely thought he was being chased by a hag. It was someone playing Mission. I thought it was a hag following him round. I feel like I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. I was going to say, don't make me actually bring Klefki, because I can't be arsed. We're counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Really? I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honed fist become the key. Good lord. Our path will be open thanks to my power. That was a bit much, don't you think? So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. I forgot that she Naruto runs. Oh, Jesus. Which way now? Right first. Ugh, well, you're not what I want. Really? You're going to use an ice move on a Frostlass? Ah! Gimme! Which I will catch multiple of so I get a decent nature. I may have had a slight, like, mild heart attack as I rounded the corner and ran into it because I didn't realise it was there. Oh look, another bloody Klefki. This looks like a dead end unless we can get a climb, which I don't think we can. You don't evolve, so you're in the wrong box. So, fully evolve, but is not a mega, can't mega, and it isn't alpha. Special defense down attack up. I don't know if you're a physical or a special attacker though. I want to say you're most likely to be a special attacker. So I'm unsure. See if there's any others to catch. Imagine just being screamed at and dying. Litwick! I need you as well. Although you're not going... Oh, wrong move, dickhead. You're not going on my teams, I'm not fussed about what nature I get. All the new Pokemons. Okay, straight ahead. Oh, hang on, go this way. Hello? Oh, hi. This way and check for items. And bombs. Nope. Okay. Let's check those ones. That's the best one so far, I think. I'm not sure whether it's... Hang on, what are its normal base stats? Because I can never remember. What is it best at, naturally? Well. Base stats. Well, that's helpful. 50 HP, 30 speed, and 60 in everything else. So it's literally flat across the board, but mostly just slow. So I could do a speed up. What about Dragalge? Special defense is its naturally highest stat. And it is more of a special attacker, so if I can get speed up, attack down, that'll be perfect. And it wants to be a special attacker, so speed up, attack down is the preferred. I might just have to find a mint. I can just never find the mints that I'm blooming after. Did you see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. It looks like a dead end, no doors or anything. No sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. A keen observation given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. By any chance, is it something to do with these boxes? Well, just a thought. Or whatever that is. Probably opens something. You take a good look at the pale-coloured crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. I disagree. I disagree. They look suspicious. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. I disagree. Click buttons. Some old electrical panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. Well, she's not in a pipe, is she? I've learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Also, another small issue with alphas, they get stuck on bloody everything when they're following you. A cluster of pipes and some valves, nothing special about them. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. You're just going to punch a wall. How do you know there's anything there? Oh. Well, that's odd. I have smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? I mean, I would imagine Magikarp just tastes like fish. I can't imagine it's anything exciting. The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead. I mean, we did also already have the map to tell us that we could get there. We can't get to this bit though, so I'm guessing this is how we re-enter the sewers, because I remember seeing a freaking video pop up on Twitter that was like how to re-enter the sewers, so I'm guessing it's a different re-entry after we exit.
Burn would never eat a Pokémon. Enclave Wolf. That's a one-way ticket to Petter's hit list.
Petter?
Maybe stick to virtual battles instead. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Peter has already tried to fricking cancel Pokemon on multiple occasions because of the virtual battles and shoving creatures into balls, because they are that pathetic. Look, virtual animals, love, it's not actual animal cruelty. Calm your tits. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think it could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. I'm not sure punching things is the answer. Ooh, you got someone's sock! You found Trey's custom fish, which was someone's sock. So you are the first person to catch the sock. So the sock's been found, the Kraken's been found, and Princess Mononoke has been found. But there's still 2 more customs that have not been found. Mine has not been found, and Shiro's has not been found yet. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Look there. It's the bloody Chandelure again. A partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Yeah, Anna's been lucky with the legendary catches. Hold on, let me have a look at the top catches. So yours is actually the top catch, but then it's Anna, Leah, Anna. Oh, she's only got the top 2, but I think she's had a couple of Manaphy's. I want to say Manaphy's come up a couple of times. But yeah, she is a fair chunk in the lead. I think it's pretty certain who's getting the gift card for that on Sunday. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's the one from Thingy. So, yeah, that makes sense. Saying that she's been a Knatic forever. She was at the, whatever the hell the quiz thing was called to try and meet. Whatever her face is. I've already forgotten her name. Canary. Because I said I wanted the hat. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen. So she's going to freaking Mega Evolve for us, isn't she? That's why she's down here training, I'm guessing. Think over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all of this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There's no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. Trapped with a wall you can walk through, sure. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then battle me. Sure. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. I'll heal your Pokemon and leave the rest to you. Who do I even have to deal with her if she Mega Evolves? Because I don't have a Mega that's... I mean, I guess for Alligator, Water. Yeah, that's probably my best option. Because I don't have a Arc or Ghost Mega on me. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Sure, whatevs. It just seems weird that her little sister who works at the dojo with him is a ghost trainer, not a fighting trainer. For sure. No one said you were allowed to have a water type. A grass type. I have a water type. That's what I meant. And now comes the Chandelure. He's almost definitely going to Mega. Go on, do it. Yep. I haven't seen this one yet. This is one I haven't seen. Meh. That could have looked so fucking cool, and they just basically just added an extra bit of Chandelier on the bottom of it. It's not bad, like Chandelier is just a good design, but it's just an F change compared to the base, and it died in one hit more or less because that first one did nothing. Oh my god, you're shit. Oh, Jesus. Being all dramatic about Mega Evolving and it's dying basically one hit. Because the Aqua Jet did like 2 damage. And then Liquidation insta-killed it. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Richard is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said, well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behaviour. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing. It's true then, Richard is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. which no doubt we'll have to go back to the dojo to do. Bet you we don't do it just here, where we could. Yep, must prepare for our bout. I'll hope you'll excuse me. Prepare what? You've done nothing this entire time other than punch things. Your Pokemon are fine. We literally haven't even seen any of his Pokemon yet. I'm obligated to look into any cases I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here in the dark. And the wet, damp shit. Literal shit all over the place because it's a sewer. Like, nah, pass. Now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. I have a feeling I know how you get back to the sewers, because I think I've ran past the door that leads back down into the sewers before, when I've been exploring. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suits can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Sorry, you have a suit that helps power you up? Sorry, what? What in the fucking Gantz is this? I think it's Gantz that has the suit. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. I'll be doing that immediately because I want to finish soon. Hello? I heard a Pokemon. What was it? Anything of interest? It's just scatterbugs. Boring. And a Spooper. And Patrats that aren't shiny, so I'm not interested. Fuck me, there's even more fucking... Oh! All the frickin' side missions. Right, actually, let me go find the right mint for my Skrelp so I can get training it. It's going to be a little annoying for a... Hello, frickin' giant ass Pancham. If you were shiny, I'd come and get you, but I'm not that interested. Yes. The one on my team that it's replacing is Victory Bell. Which does technically mean I have like 1, 2... I will have 4 that won't be able to Mega. Shortly. But I am mostly ready to go then. Right, where are the mints? What have you got? Although I need the list because I don't know what mints do what. I'm not that intelligent. Pokemon Natures. I want speed up. Attack down. No. No, these are all attack up, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, it's usually all the same up with a different down, and then a neutral. Which is technically also the same up, because it's the neutrals are literally, they put the same stat up and down to make them neutral. Your defenses? Yeah, your defense ups. I need speed! Give me speed! The stat, not the drug. Oh, that's all special attack, which special attack's not the worst thing. I could do special attack up, attack down, which would be modest. And just make it more powerful, but then it's still going to be slow as fuck. I'd rather it be a bit speedier. The Gouge is quite slow. Special defense. Everything up apart from the one I'm after. Fuck it. Give me the frickin'... You're not who I want. Who was it? You. Give me the... Was it modest? So we want... We'll just go with that one because it's the highest level. Doesn't really matter. So we don't keep items on people on the box, but yeah, so I have alphas that can all mega and are fully evolved. Things that can mega and are not, are fully evolved but aren't alphas. Jesus. Okay, so modest mint. Yeah, and then I want to force feed it a crap ton of candy to get it up to level. When I say a crap ton, I mean it's literally having all of the candy I own, because it's not... Evolvable! There we go. Evolvable. Gimme. Screw it, you may as well have that as well. Annoying thing is, if I can get back into the sewers off camera and farm for an alpha, you'll be being replaced. But, for the time being, give me my favourite Pokemon! There he is. There he is. Wait, how big's a normal one? Hang on. Oh, damn. Alpha's going to be huge. Frickin' love Dragalge. It's so pretty. Hold on. Can I put that as my, like, little player thing? How do I... No, he doesn't look up when I'm doing this. That's stupid. I also don't actually know how to take a picture. That's how. Kind of hoping it'll keep the same angle and still be looking up. Right, so we're going to go do this, but let me switch the day because it's going to switch second in a minute anyway. And if it switches in the middle of freaking conversations or things, it sometimes bugs stuff. Dragalge, you're my favourite Pokemon, but I don't want you phasing into walls, thank you. Oh, I need to check his moves as well, don't I? I did fights that night? Oh yeah, I did the last couple, didn't I? I needed for the ticket. Just thought I don't actually have a Pokemon that's like across the board good against fighting types. I guess Frostlass avoids the fighting moves. You have Psychic for Malamar, but then Dark's weak to fighting. Not the best team for a fighting fight, but sure. So special attack. So ideally, we want to replace pretty much everything on this list. Sit down, damn it. D65, there we go. Okay, off we pop. Let's go do this fight so we can finish up. Then I can chill watching Jord for half hour if he's still on, and then not rush having to sort dinner. Oh, hang on, Tom's message, I didn't even notice. Okay, Tom messaged half an hour ago and I didn't even notice. Never mind. He was asking me to check for frickin' mail. I'll check after when I've raided out. Right, come on then. At last you've arrived. Wynn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. I don't think who you're... Oh, you have failings. My brain, every time he's been running off, I've been trying to figure out who the fuck the backpack is, and it hasn't registered, and I've just gone, oh, it's failings. Duh. Look at it. It's failings. So you have mega failings, which I also haven't seen yet. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, shall we begin our match? Go for it. Gwyn, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Why is he so tall? I know he's got those shoes, but that doesn't add that much. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. I'll climb you like a fucking tree. Unsurprised at that. As an option. I didn't want... I think he's more than a tree. I mean, he's probably got wood. Considering not super effective in any way, not doing bad damage, to be fair. But yeah, don't send a Dragalge out against someone who is not, they're not super effective against, because they're not the most useful Pokemon. They're just my favourite, so I'm going to keep them on my team regardless. You little bitch. Two DCs on Knobhead's team. No, he hasn't. He's got 2 anonymous. He hasn't got DCs. Not in his current match. The Laras are just anonymous. It says bot if they're DC'd. This is probably not my best matchup, but let's just burn you on the way out. No, I wanted to burn you on the way out, you bitch! Oh, you have dark moves. I don't have a good team against this guy. Like, at all. Go on, let's do it. Let's see this Mega. Oh my god, it's a fucking Megazord. It's a fucking Megazord and the one in the middle looks like it's in pain. Also, fuck you. Nah, no retreating. Fuck off. I don't even remember what that actually does, but just no. Die. Your victory is confirmed. Processing your promotion. Give me that D! It's always good to finish a stream up with a bit of D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. I'm not sure if clip works as a general command. I think it's mod VIP. So the mod VIP and me, or it's me and mod. I can't remember. I might make it a general command. Give me that D. Listen. Listen. In fact, yeah, let me make it a general command. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. Not speaker bot, stream bot. Commands. Where are you? Oh, no, it should have worked when you did it, because it's supposed to be allowed for subs, and you're a sub. I don't know why it didn't. It should next time, though. No more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go. Please, one more moment, Gwyn. I want to give Richard my thanks. For what? As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Thank you for that attack that I will never use. Thank you. It was a good match. I will be honoured if you would face me again. Next time my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. I reached the D! Oh, for God's sake, back to our stupid croissant curries. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought the X and Y axes... That's not how you spell axes, that's axes. Would end up being clues in a missing persons case. Or maybe it is how you spell axes, but it's just axes in my head. It's not an I. No, axis is an I. It feels weird with an E. My brain's just giving me axes and it's wrong. X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. Yeah, there were games. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet? And finding it is the important thing. Point of origin. Whatever. Not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? Could be that. Or something like us all here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Nothing the matter? Nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry. That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. That's not as hard of a pass as you gave before. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Get out. Get out. Also the fact that all Megas, I want to say all Megas, or there was maybe a few that dispute it, but most Megas, if not all, have an X and Y in their design somewhere. X or Y. Like even like the way they stand, it's something on them. There is an X or a Y on them. Am I free to roam yet? Or are we going to get locked into another fucking shitload of talking? No sign of Tawny or leader just yet. At last I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. A pair of performance sneakers? That's not sewing, that's shoes. That's cobbling. Think nothing of it. I got them as a thanks for a sewing project and they're not my size. Okay. I'm guessing there is purple ones. As possibly anyway. Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? I'm guessing that's the dark building that I've been past a few times that I can't get in. Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Richard Wright, the kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. Sure. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate. How ironic that you call at this moment. And I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped it at that fine hotel you worked at. But I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I asked that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. That was about Tawny. What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly, but terribly works, heinous people. Haha, heinous. Don't worry, Floette, we'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It's only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. Or by beating the shit out of all of them. That works. That's a backup. We've got it as a backup. In any case, it seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. I can't get a hold of Tawny. If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Sure. Well, not today. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it. That will be continued on Monday. Yeah, Monday. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable. Yes, I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Yeah, we essentially owe the Pokemon Mafia money. Let me just double check that I can actually roam and we're not locked into more freaking cutscenes and shit. Yes, good. The number of wild zones has increased. We now have 14, 15, 14 and 15? Yeah, what's in them? Onyx! Helioptile. Not sure what the bottom left is. Excadrill? Might be Excadrill next to Emolga, and there's something else. And then... Stuff I've already got and Pumpkaboo. Stuff I've already got and Pumpkaboo. And fuck tons of side quests, which means that's probably what I'm going to be doing for a bit before I go cooking. And a bit after the movie before I go to work. I'll do the side quests and do the wild zones, but we'll leave this until Monday's stream. We'll end here. Anything else I need to do quickly before I go? Firstly, I did notice that Hyper Voice is not good enough for me to care about, so let me put Hyper Beam back on. You got any new moves that I want to put on people? Just because a dark move's not a bad shout to have on them. Right, we'll call it there. We've done a decent bit. Caught a load of new Pokemon, we've been to the sewers. I have a Giga Impact again, hold on. Got another Rad Cup. In the meantime, I gotta rush to do stuff. Because I do need to cook and things. I can take my time. So we're gonna raid over to George, who is DBDing as usual. For the first time in fuck knows how long he's actually put his bloody camera on. So it's not just sat there talking out of the void. But we'll pop over there. I will be back on Sunday, stream-wise. Sunday will be Open Lobby DBD Survivor with the bingo. So if you whether you play or you just want to lurk or whatever, if you want to be in for the chance to win a £10 gift card of your choice, make sure you're here on Sunday. it's pretty much set in stone who's winning the fish one at this point, because I don't think anyone's going to catch up with the 3,000 gold gap at this point. But if you want to keep trying, keep trying. Whoever is top of the fish board, as always, will get a £10 gift card, and then we'll do up to 3 bingo lines of £10 gift cards as well. So up to 3 more £10 gift cards. That will be on Sunday from probably around 4:30, 5. Next week will be Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know that. Monday will be Pokemon. Saturday will probably be Pokemon. And then Friday, Plague, Tail, and Date Everything. We'll see. And then the Sunday will be whatever multiplayer game wins the poll, which I will be putting up on this Sunday. You'll have a week to vote. So if you want to suggest any multiplayer games for a week Sunday, stick them in the Discord in the multiplayer suggestions channel. Otherwise, it will mostly be the same as last time. With maybe a couple other options, we'll see. And yeah, I will see you Friday. Remember, there is a movie night tonight. It might be a little earlier than I first put. I put 11 previously because I was going to go till 9, but if George's on and I need to be cooking, it gives me an excuse to end a little earlier. So, I will post in the Discord. I'll at here, so if you're online on Discord, you'll get the ping. When I'm ready to put the film up. So it'll be 10:30, 11. I won't go any earlier than 10:30 just because I'd said 11 before. It will be Scream 5 and it will be in the cinema voice channel. So if you want to watch, make sure you're around for 10:30. We'll probably say 10:30. We should be ready for 10:30 for some Scream 5. We are going to raid over to George. So please grab your raid messages. Purple Flames if you are not subbed. Animated Flames if you are subbed. And if you're not in the Discord, get your butts over there, A, so you can vote on upcoming games and options and things, and movie nights, and B, so you can join in the movie night later. Otherwise, have a good rest of your evening, go and say hi to Jord, and I will see you either later in the Discord or on Sunday for some DPD. Bye!